Hey guys, thank you for watching. Today I'm going to be doing a 50 subscriber special where I show off my entire Locomotive roster. I was going to initially show off my freight car roster as well, but there's just I've owned so many freight cars, it'd just be too much. But, yeah. So, today I'm going to show you guys all locomotives that I have running on the layout, or at least have plans to run on the layout. So, enjoy. So, to start off, you can see I have all my GEs here. First unit I have here is Athearn Genesis 2.0 line, Santa Fe-9. This was of the first run of a 2.0 line. The original Santa Fe -9, number 644. This I purchased. It was my first Athearn Genesis locomotive. I purchased this with Soundtrack's Tsunami 2 sound, and I haven't done any really programming to it. It's pretty much like new, besides the fact that I did start to do some weathering on it. The weathering is not done. I started this a long time ago before I put it in a box to get it shipped out here. So I need to revise the fuel tank because I didn't have any weathering powders for that. So now I can use weathering powders for the trucks and the fuel tanks to kind of blend those colors in, make it look like actual grime. Next, here I have an old Atlas Masterline -8. This unit right here, oh, you can see both these do have your gold cab as per Santa Fe prototype. But this unit right here was part of one of the original releases in 2004, 2005 of Atlas Masterline -8s. So this unit did come with the Atlas Masterline DCC decoder, but it had cracked gears, and the gears that it came with were in the drivetrain, not on the axles. So it is sadly irreplaceable, and instead of buying a donor locomotive for the moment, I have just turned it into a dummy locomotive. You can see it moves just like a freight car. But I did the weathering on it, did all the trucks, the fuel tank, the oil spillage on the fuel tank, diesel spillage. The other side, you can see I did the plow as well, and other side, same thing. Also, you can see I did all of the vents as well, the exhaust vents with the weathering powders. I also darkened. You can see the exhaust on top as well, and the smokestack, all that I darkened. Other than that, this unit is a nice runner. Being a dummy unit, I do have plans, if I do not end up fixing it, to install just a Loc Pilot decoder, so I can put lights in it, operating ditch lights, a headlight, and number board lights. But other than that, that is the -8. Next, I have Rapido Santa Fe B36-7. I got this unit as well as my Santa Fe -9 when I was still modeling the late 90s Santa Fe, and so initially I expected to have this unit as right before it was sent back to GE, but because now I model BNSF, I just used a little bit of modeler's license to patch this unit. It is in its box because there is some cracked gears and other stuff wrong with it. I don't know why. I bought this unit brand new from a hobby shop. It's one of the last ones available at my hobby shop. So I bought it brand new and it worked really fine. But now the gears are cracked on it, so I have to fix it. So for right now, I'm just not going to take it out of the box because it's a pain to get out of the box. Next up, we have EMD locomotives here. You can see all my EMD locomotives. Starting off with the Santa Fe SD75M. This unit I also got when I was still modeling the Santa Fe, and I bought this unit as one of the final units that the Santa Fe owned right before the merger in 1995. But since then, I have plans to patch this one as well as the Dash 9 I have over there. I have plans to patch it, and I also have to do some weathering on it. It has Tsunami 2 sound in it. Really have done nothing to it. This is pretty much like new model. You can see the other side. Everything on it is like new. It has your nice Saturn Genesis details, everything that you would expect from them. Alright. The next unit is a Fox Valley Models GP60B. This unit I was actually very lucky to find. It has your ESU Locomotive Select coder in it. I found this locomotive at a train store up on the central coast of California. It came in from a large collection of some dude who was selling off his trains, and happened to be stored kind of like hidden on the shelf. I picked it up. There was some problems with it, with the motor, but I was able to get that fixed, send it over to the hobby store. They fixed it up for me there, and then I got it pretty much for the MSRP price for it, or not the MSRP price, but a good price for what it was worth, I would definitely say that. But you can see I've started to weather it. I did all of the blackening on the grills because several prototypes of these units in their later years on the BNSF, the grills got really black. You can see I started doing the trucks as well per the prototype of this locomotive. The trucks are not done yet, especially on the other side. These trucks are pretty much done. I also did the fuel tank. I did some grime on the fuel tank as well. And the roof, I did a little bit of grime on the roof as well with some weathering powders, especially in the exhaust stack and on the fans. The other side of the model also has the same darkening of the fans, but other than that, it's the trucks and the fuel tank have not been touched. I am yet to work on that, but you can see it has a lot of the nice Fox Valley Models detail. Too bad that they went out of business. I hope Scale Trains, if they see this video, they produce more GP60s, because I would gladly buy 2 or 3. It's my favorite locomotive. I would definitely invest some money into GP60s, but you can see the next locomotive I have is also another GP60. This was a eBay find. It was missing a handrail, so I tried fabricating my own handrail. You can see here it's kind of falling off. I'm not sure whether I'm going to bend a different handrail, but for the moment, this works. It looks really good on it. If I can get it to stay, it looks really good. But other than that, I've just done some weathering to it. This has, same as the other unit, some Locomotive Select decoder in it, LEDs like the other unit, ditch lights work. I did some work on the plow. It also has working number boards. All the details on it besides a few handrails. Only 2 handrails are missing on it, which is good. I haven't done anything to the trucks because the prototype didn't have anything done to the trucks. This is like brand new outshot paint. So all I did was darken the grills a little bit as the prototype had. The rear also has good detail. It sounds great. The lights are great on it. And so that's that. Next, I have an Atherin ready to roll SD60. This unit I bought in a training store called Dynamic Hobbies. I bought this a locomotive specifically for a coal train a few years ago now, and it's taken me a few years to finally start building the coal train, but I have gotten some more power for the coal train. This unit right here is planned to be a trailing unit or a DPU in the train, but it has all your standard RTR details. It has the tsunami and the soundtracks economy decoder in it. It's alright decoder. It's not too hard to program, and I have not speed matched it yet to my other units. It's the last locomotive that I have to speed match for the coal train for right now, but there's nothing broken or missing on it. It looks really good. Lights work, the beacon works, headlights work. Sadly, it doesn't have working number boards, but that's not an Athearn ready to roll or a standard Athearn Genesis thing to do. You can see the rear, all the details are on there. I haven't weathered it yet. I'm not sure if I am ever going to weather it. I'm not too sure about that, but for a moment it looks really good on the train. It's trailing. Next, as you see here, this is one of the newer releases of Athearn RTR, their ST40s, ST40-2. This unit I saw around Christmas time when they said they were coming out with them. They were going to be showing up in a few months, and I saw this unit. It was a snoot nose locomotive, and I like snoot nosed ST40-2s, and so I saw it and I placed pre-order on it for the DC version because I didn't want to get the economy decoder because I prefer ESU decoders, and so I tried to get it with the DC, and I received it a few months later, and it sat in a box because it was DC for about 6 months until I could get a decoder for it, and then finally I just bought a decoder for it, and I put the decoder in there. It didn't even really need any programming for it besides speed matching. Other than that, the locomotive runs really well, really smoothly. The details on it are nice. I put the ESU Locopilot basic or DCC, I believe. It's the ESU Locopilot DCC decoder in it, and so the headlight and the ditch lights work. They look really good. See the other side. I do plan to remove the painted on conspicuously stripes with some blue paint sometime down the road. Right now it's fine. I did need some least power for my trains, and so this works really well. The next unit I have here is a Southern Pacific ST40T-2 with the speed lettering paint scheme. This is another Athearn RTR unit. This was from the run where Athearn accidentally put Tsunami 2 sound in these Athearn RTR locomotives. So this locomotive has Tsunami 2 decoder in it. The ditch lights work and look really good. So does the headlight. Sadly, the number boards are not lit up. I could probably light them up myself, but for right now, this unit looks really good. I put KD couplers in it. The detail, it came with some extra details I applied to it. It runs really smoothly. The details are really good on it. You can see Athearn improved the drivetrain because the drivetrain is back here. So this section up to about here is see-through. It's really hard to see. But the other side is the same. It runs really well. I have it speed matched, as you can see in some of my other videos. And I don't really have any plans for this unit. I don't think I'm going to patch it for the Union Pacific because for my era of the late 90s, early 2000s, these units were all patched. But I believe there were a few locomotives that ran unpatched into the early 2000s from the Southern Pacific, so I'm just going to leave it unpatched for now. Next up, I have a really old locomotive. This one is an Intermountain ST40-2. You can just tell by the amount of dust on it. This locomotive I got, I want to say 6 years ago now. I bought this actually new with the ESU Look Sound Select decoder, and that's how old it is. doesn't even have a Locosound V5 decoder in it. But it's an Intermountain Burlington Northern SD40-2. The handrails are kind of messed up on it. I do need to replace these sometime in the near future. I'm going to buy, I believe there might be new handrails. I might buy Athearn plastic handrails because I don't feel like making my own out of brass. That's quite the job. I don't know if I have that kind of patience, but there's several ways to go with this unit. Other than that, it runs really well. I have it speed matched. I did just speed match it. It is also missing a radiator fan grill. I don't know how that fell out of the Locomotive, but somehow running on the layout, it fell out, as well as a see-through step on this side. Maybe it was on the back, yes. These steps, I've had trouble in the past with these photo etch steps of several manufacturers just falling off and onto the layout where I can't find them. I do not know how they fall off, but other than that, the unit sounds great. The beacon lights up really well, so does the headlight, and it came with the KD couplers as well, which is nice. And so this unit is also going to be with the Coltrane and go with the SD60. Next, we have few Scaletrains SD40-2s. This unit right here is a Scaletrains SD40-2 for the Santa Fe. This has the ditch lights, Locosound V5 in it. It sounds great, runs great, has a Keep Alive in it. Details on it are amazing. Ditch lights work, headlights work. I installed KDs on it. I fixed the KD height because for these locomotives, for some reason, when you install KDs into it, there is a problem with the height where the KD just wants to like droop all the way down. So this, I did on the rear. I think I need to do some more to the front coupler because it is still droopy. In the rear of this locomotive, it does have some problems, some less problems. You can see it's a little wiggly, but it doesn't like droop all the way down. But locomotive looks great, runs great. I don't have any plans to weather it or patch it right now. It's not my biggest goal. It just looks good in layout right now. So for the moment, it's just gonna run like this. Next locomotive I have is another Scaletrains SD40-2. Like I said, this unit, I've been weathering it. It's the trucks and the fuel tank are done. I'm gonna do a review on it coming out in a couple of weeks. There's gonna be a review on it. But I looked at the prototype photos for this exact locomotive, and I realized there was a paint peeling off the trucks. And so I used some gold paint, kind of goldish paint, to create these kind of like a peel that looks like metal, like the bare metal stripping. I also used these darker weathering powders to show rust and grime. The fuel tank has similar techniques as well as the other truck. Other than that, this locomotive I also got with the ESU Locosound 5 decoder. I started working on the pilot, and you can see it's just what it starts out looking like with some of the gold paint, because I did see more of this paint chipping on the front of the pilot as well. And so I'm definitely not done with the pilot. I need to remove the air hoses to completely weather the pilot. I also need to replace the couplers on it because this is the Scaletrains knuckle couplers. I don't really care for them. But headlights work, sounds great, it looks great. And give you look at the other side, what the weathering looks like on this side. A little bit more minimal as a prototype on the gold. But other than that, it runs really great. I already have a speed match to all my other locomotives, and it's gonna go with the Coltrane, this unit and this locomotive as well. And finally, for locomotives that actually do run on the layout, is this Athearn Genesis GP50. This unit I have had for about 2 years now, I want to say. It has your standard Tsunami 2 decoder in it. Ditch lights work. I believe there's been a programming problem with the headlight. I have to check because the headlight, both the front and rear headlights, have been having some trouble turning on. So I need to look into that. But I've started weathering it for the prototype as well. I started working on the trucks, the fuel tanks, and the radiator grills I've gotten as well. The roof, the locomotive, the sunshades I've gotten. You can see the nose. It looks a lot better on camera in person than on camera. On camera, this locomotive looks a little bit yellow. In person, it looks more dullish of a color than a bright yellow. On this side, locomotive, I've done some streaking to the battery compartment box. I left a lighter spot for a BNSF patch when I do that, as well as a unpainted spot here when I patch over the number. I've done the trucks. I've done the front pilot, the snowplow, the roof. I need to revise just slightly. The sunshades I've done with a little bit of paint peeling, paint chipping. You can see I did more of the radiator grills, and on this side I did some of the like water. It looks like water stain, water effect on the sill of the locomotive. It's kind of cool, as well as darkened the walkway tread as well. Other than that, that's all for this locomotive. It's a really nice runner as well. I did initially have a problem with it getting it to run. It was like had some sort of gear train issue, but it fixed itself after a while, and so it runs perfectly fine now. I don't know what happened, but that is all my locomotive collection for EMD locomotives that actually run on the layout, that can run. Over here, I have a few more locomotives. This locomotive I have planned. This is a Bachmann. I believe, let's see here, it is, I'm not too good with my switchers. It's a S4, or my Baldwins. This is a Baldwin S4 switcher. This unit, I have plans to paint over the Santa Fe logo and turn it into a harbor. There's a certain railroad in the LA that is like a harbor something that they do. It's like a short line that services the LA harbor, and it has this exact paint scheme, which is why I want to convert it into that, because I do intermodal, and putting a harbor on the layout wouldn't be too hard, and this locomotive pretty much is already painted up for me, so all I have to do is just add the decals for it, and that would be a pretty easy of a job. So that's what I planned for this guy. That's way down the line though. It does have DCC in it, DCC sound. Next locomotive I have here is a BNSF GP15-1. This unit I got maybe about a year ago now. I got this locomotive, and this unit has a Tsunami 2 sound as well. It has a problem where when I try to run it, it just won't run at all. The speakers stop making sounds. None of the lights work, none of the functions work. It was just running. It's been doing this on and off, and so I need to get it into a professional to see exactly what's wrong with it. I hope the decoder's not fried on it, but there's that unit. Next, I have a Burlington Northern SD40. This is a very old locomotive. It has some problems with the sill, where the sill is kind of bowed, but that's it's not too big of a problem. This is what I plan on using for the yard power. It has the original Tsunami or soundtracks decoder in it before the Tsunami decoders, and so I've tried programming it. It just will not program, so I'm gonna have to have it be programmed for me, because it's just too finicky for me. I have trouble even setting different CVs on it, and so I'm gonna have to have a professional program that for me. The next unit I have here is a BNSF ST39 X Santa Fe patched unit. This unit I got from for Christmas from a website called Trains. It runs good, but there are some problems where the motor can't run at really slow speed steps. I got it with DCC. Somebody installed DCC already, secondhand, but it has problems running for some reason at slower speed steps, and so I've tried looking into it. It does have some cracked gears, and so I need to have somebody see if they could fix some of the problems with the motor, because it doesn't seem like the motor has enough power to even run the locomotive just by itself. So for the moment, it's just sitting in its box like the SD40. It's also going to be for yard power. These two are going to be in a consist for doing yard switching. But other than that, that is my entire locomotive roster that I currently have plans for, and I'm running right now. As a count right there, that's 3 locomotives. You got another 3 in the box here, plus the switcher, that's 4, and then all these locomotives as well. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you for helping me get to 50 subscribers. That is a great goal that I did not imagine myself reaching so soon. And thank you for supporting me. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thank you.